We are with Lechelle Yates with the Better Business Bureau. She is answering all of your scam questions. And Lechelle, as I said before the break, we're getting a lot of text messages from our viewers just flowing on in. This first question, probably on the top of mind for a lot of folks. How do I get on the do not call list? Because I get scam calls all day. I'm one of them.
Well, the easiest way to get on the do not call list is to go to donotcall.gov, and they will walk you through the process to register your phone number. And then after 31 days, you can start reporting phone numbers that are calling you. Now, realize that scammers probably are going to ignore being on the do not call list, but you can at least cut out some of those other people that are calling you that you don't want to call you. So at least try that. Now, there are some other apps and some other protections that your service provider can also give you. So you can certainly check those out as well. And realize too, if you do get a phone number that calls you and you don't want them to call you anymore, it's easy to block that number on your cell phone.
Here's an interesting question that I like because a lot of us use those money sharing apps. Someone said, I got a call from Cash App, but I did not answer any questions. Is there a Cash App scam going on?
I would say in this instant, it probably is a scam because Cash App does not actually have live customer support. So that is probably a scam.
Okay, good to know. This next question, someone said, I have received numerous calls along with many others to question if I'm interested in selling my home. How do these people get our names and our cell phone numbers? Please help.
So if you Google yourself, you'll see that there is a lot of information about us on the internet. And, information about you owning your home is easily available at the courthouse, and that information is public record. So it's easy for them to find your name and your house address. And then again, having those two pieces of information, they can search online and get a cell phone number or a home phone number. So it makes it very easy to put all that information together to then call you. Again, that is a number that you could easily block on your cell phone or simply ask them to stop calling you. And that is a number that you could also put on the do not call list.
Okay, that's some great feedback there. Here's an interesting question. Someone says, if I used a credit card to pay for a service but never received that service, the bank is saying that the payment is past the dispute time frame, but the company went out of business and contact information is no good. Do I have anything that can be done?
So there's a couple pieces there. One, you do have 60 days to dispute a charge, and credit card companies are not very lenient after those 60 days. So you do want to keep an eye on that. And if you're not receiving your item or there is a problem with it, keep an eye on that 60 days. Now, that is one thing that scammers will try to do is contact you and say, oh, it's going to be X number of days later. And if it starts to get close to that 60 days, go online, go to bbb.org, check out the business, see if you're seeing other people make that same complaint or see online. And if you're seeing consumers say that they drag it out past 60 days, then tell the business you want a refund, and they have to give you a refund, and they have to refund you the money. They can't say, oh, well, I'll give you a % off or I'll give you a gift card. They have to refund your money. Or then if they won't do that, then dispute the charge with your credit card company. Now, if they're out of business completely, you can go through the process of getting on the list as a creditor with the bankruptcy court if they filed bankruptcy, but that's a hassle. So if they're out of business, you're almost completely out of luck, unfortunately.
All right, that's all the time we have for these questions, but we want to thank you again, Lechelle, for joining us. You've been so helpful because I know we're all tired of those annoying spam calls. Thank you again. Yeah. If you miss any of this information, you can find it all on our website in the Who Wants to Know section.